Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now in today's video, just gonna start it off by saying, boy does it feel good to be back. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with the channel, you have obviously seen me, upload for the past couple of days, but it was probably like 4 days ago, I think. I ended up getting home and all of a sudden the Wi-Fi didn't work. So thank God I had videos pre-uploaded for those couple of days, or otherwise it was gonna be a problem. Now, as of today, it has just been fixed, and usually I upload around 2 where I'm at this time, but it's currently 5 and I'm only just recording the video. So I'm gonna try and make it a tiny bit of a quicker one, which is why I wanted to go over this. Now, this is probably the greatest news we've gotten in Grand Cross history, and I should have probably gotten to it a little while ago, but like I said, internet's out, we've had problems, but this, I know like Grand Cross has been on like a really good streak with whether it's like making characters, updates, changes. Everything besides the whole festival change is really good. The fact that they buffed the festival rates was really good, but the fact that they did the whole, no secondary festivals on main festival banners, you get this crappy side banner. I still feel as if though there's a chance they can fix that, but we'll just have to wait and see. Regardless, I can't think of anything like super significant that Grand Cross, like, don't get me wrong, they always do great updates and whatnot, but anything as significant as this, and especially if you're like an endgame player, that has Valga rate, or whatever you want to call it, is like the most important content. It is what you do 24/7. You grind this, you get materials, you try your hardest. If you can beat stage 3, congratulations, you're crazily good. I feel like I probably could beat stage 3 personally, but just as of recent, I haven't really had the time. But I should probably actually go over what the actual, patch notes say. But November known issue is update 11.4. The Demonic Beast Battle was originally designed to challenge knights to start from the bottom of the floor when you fail to conquer any floors, including the top floor. However, an issue has been found where forced closing and restarting the game at the failed result screen does not reset your floor progress, but instead places you back to where you previously were. Now, this is something I literally use this all the time, and like trying to do the Hasvalga raid without it is just such a struggle. Like, don't get me wrong, I can still beat stage 1 and 2 without doing it. Like, it definitely helps, having a good run and just being able to reset and, take the 2 or 3 times it may take for me to get stage 2, but it's just a hassle having to beat stage 1. And like when farming for materials, beating stage 1 is the best thing just because you get through it the fastest. Like, no matter what difficulty you do it on, the bluestones, which is the hardest thing to get out of it, all have the same drop chance, just on the higher difficulties you get more. So you're definitely better off doing the first stage and just grinding that due to how fast and like, not like it's a lot easier, but like almost like a certain win. Like, I'd say there's like a 20% chance you fail just because of that 4th phase with the power strike cards, but I don't know, it was just so impossible to do, and I didn't actually do a video on the actual glitch and whatnot. And so same, with a lot of other content creators, just because they didn't want it to kind of get out of there and have Netmarble be like, okay, here's the glitch, people have talked about it, let's fix it. But if we jump down here, the issue has been discussed internally with the intention of mitigating the burden of our knights from the reset at every failure. We have decided to revise the content so that you can re-challenge the same floor, failing to Conqueror, simply fixing the known issue. We apologize for any disturbance caused by the matter. We will announce the details regarding the system changes in a separate notice. And other than that, the language, this stuff doesn't really matter, but this is all it really is. And it's just like such a huge change. And for like, if you didn't know about the glitch, this is like such a big thing, because like, it is just, there are so many people out there, this is probably going to help out a ton. Now, granted, you probably will, like, if you guys have done the glitch, you realize, like, you still keep the same passives on, like, your floor and whatnot, and you'll probably still keep the same amount of health. They're not going to just make the event easier by, you beat the first one, go to the second one with full health. They're not going to do that, but just giving the option of reset is definitely good. And, like, when the event actually initially came out, I'm guessing that's where, like, well, yeah, it is where most of the difficulty came from. Not only having the good RNG to complete the stage, but to then go on to the next one with your characters alive and more health to beat an even more difficult stage. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Something I really like, super proud Netmarble did. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.